Hey, it's your boy TurboFact here, coming to you with another cancel combat tutorial. But this time it's going to be with your boy Miles. So without further ado, let's get into the cancels. Okay, so for the first cancel, it's going to be the swing kick cancel. And what you're going to want to do is hold square, and then as soon as the kick connects, hold R2 and X at the same time to cancel out the animation, and let go of R2 so you won't jump up in the air. You can also do this cancel with both Peter and Miles. Okay, so for the next cancel, this is going to be the Venom Smash cancel, and in order to do this, you will want to press L1, R2, circle, and forward on the left analog stick, or L3. You can also spam this motion to keep it going, but in order to do that, you have to be next to an enemy or above an enemy to keep it just going and going and going. Okay, so for the next cancel, it's going to be the Venom Jump cancel. And in order to do this cancel, you have to hit L1, R2, and X at the same time, but in a repeated motion in order for it to cancel out on ground and in air. But in air, you have to hit circle before the animation is fully set out before you jump, so you can be flashy with it, or anything in particular on how you ever would want to pull it off. Another thing though, when you're on the ground, you want to let go of R2 so you would cancel out all the way, and then you can follow up with a different move. Okay, so for this cancel, it's just going to be the Venom Punch cancel in the air. The way to do this is very simple. Just jump up in the air, hit L1 and square at the same time, but before the animation is fully played through, just hit X, and that's the way to cancel out the Venom Punch in the air. Okay, so for this cancel, I don't know exactly what to call it, but basically what you're doing is kind of like spam smacking your opponent in the air, but you can also follow up with other attacks and other things as well. But in order for it to do this cancel, you have to hold R2 and then just simply hit X and triangle at the same time, and kind of like spam X and triangle, and he'll do like this weird jerky motion hitting this enemy. But like I said, you can also follow up with different moves. I thought it was fun, so yeah, this cancel. Okay, so for this cancel, it's going to be the Galvanize cancel. In order to do the Galvanize cancel, you want to hit L1 and X at the same time, and then let go of L1 and X, and to cancel out, hit R2 and X, but hold R2 and X at the same time so you can cancel out the animation. Let go of R2 so you won't jump up in the air, and you can continue on with any follow-up that you want to follow up with. And that's how you do the Galvanize cancel. And also in the air, when you're doing the Galvanize cancel, in order to cancel out, you would just want to flick the left analog stick left or right, and hit circle so you can cancel out in mid-air. Okay, so for the next cancel, it's going to be the Chain Lightning cancel. In order to do the Chain Lightning cancel, you want to press L1 and square to start up the Chain Lightning cancel, then let go of L1 and square and hold R2 and X to cancel out the Chain Lightning cancel, and let go of R2 so you won't jump up in the air. And also, when you're in the air and you're doing the Chain Lightning cancel, which is L1 and square, to cancel out that in the air is to simply just flick your analog stick left or right, which is the R3, left or right, and hit circle in order to cancel out Chain Lightning cancel in the air. Okay, so with this particular cancel, we're just going to call this the Venom Dodge Parry cancel. And the reason why I call it that is because you have to really time this perfectly in order for it to be pulled off. You can either dodge or you can parry. So in order to do this, you must have on the Venom Punch on. So that would be L1 and square, but you have to hold R2. And when the enemy is about to attack you and the hit is seemingly about to connect, you want to hold R2 and tap and tap L1 and square at the same time, and hit L1 and square rapidly while you still holding R2, and then at the very last moment that the enemy is about to attack, just press L1, or you can just dodge out the way with circle, but it's very difficult to pull off. I don't think you're gonna get it your first try, but if you do, hey, put it in the comments. And that is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys had learned something today. If I have any more Cancel Combat and the makings of Miles, I'll definitely throw up a follow-up video towards this one. I hope everybody have fun doing these. It ain't a contest or anything. Nobody's better than anybody. Be the best Spider-Man you can be. Practice, 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 man. Take your time and just have fun with it. And with that, just like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Turb Effect, and we out.